So, a little background. What's going on here today?
So we're here visiting our Downtown Revitalization INitiative site. Glens Falls was one of our first award winners, and really seeing the progress that has been made. Obviously, they had one of the first DRI projects that was done under the program, in 2017, and now we're moving into our sixth round. And applications are due on Friday. So it's really important that folks can see and visualize the progress that this program makes in their community. What makes it special, it's about communities coming together. They come up with a list of the projects that they think are most meaningful to their community, and then the state works with them to help fund it and make it happen. So what you see here is an arts district, local arts, commercial space that's revitalized. We're preparing for an indoor farmers market. We're preparing and building additional housing, both market rate and affordable. It's a combination of things that make the downtown thrive. And what you're seeing now is really a community that has weathered COVID and is really thriving. And what we're saying is that this is something that has successfully worked over the last 6 years into this round across the state, with transformations happening in places like Glens Falls, but also happening in places like Buffalo and Oswego and Batavia and Auburn, and looking forward to the next round of winners. So really, it's about helping Glens Falls to cross over the finish line on their last projects, but also remind people that there's so much that can happen here. And also, we're rolling out our new program, New York Forward. And it's focused on smaller communities. We're talking about towns, villages, and hamlets that maybe don't need a $10 million award, but would really benefit from 2.25 or 2.45 million or $4.5 million. So close to that $2.5 million range, but really enough for them to begin that transformation and maybe take that to a downtown revitalization, or maybe they'll be done. But we wanted to make sure we left no communities out of the opportunity to experience downtown revitalization and economic development. And the state can help plan for that, support that, and invest in communities.
So you came down here to Glens Falls today, take a tour, walking tour with the mayor and I think the city engineer. So what did you think? You came down here, took a look around. What's going through your mind?
It's obviously a gorgeous downtown. I mean, I do understand why people call it Hometown USA, but we also recognize that, like every place, there's still maybe a pocket or an area that needs a little bit of work and attention, and that's historically the issue with disinvestment in many of our small towns and many of our communities. So South Street and the work that's left to do there is going to be the real change and transformation for Glens Falls. Most of it is amazing. This will just make sure that every corner of it is amazing and that people can benefit from a farmer's market year round. And I think we're saying that approach is that we've been with the community for the entire process since their award in 2017 till today, is that the state is a partner that's going to be there throughout your entire transformation from beginning to end.
So from what you've seen with your own eyes today, money well spent?
I think the multiplier effect clearly makes it money well spent. Our $10 million investment is getting multiplied almost 4 or 5 times just with the private development that's happening around our investment. So really, it's very exciting. This is what economic development should be, not just public money, but really bringing in private monies and market rate developers to help support a community. And what we're seeing here is that people want to live here, people want to eat and dine here. There's educational opportunities with the SUNY Culinary School, and that's feeding the economy. So we recognize the strength of this area, the Adirondacks and Glens Falls, and continue to build on it.
That's my bite. Anything else, guys?